everybody. I just kicked a book. Sorry, book. Anyway, hello guys. My name is Heather. Welcome back to my channel. Or welcome if you're new. I don't know why I'm singing. I'm not in front of my bookshelf today because I like my Christmas tree a lot. That's really my only excuse. I just wanted to film in front of my Christmas tree. These are my anticipated book releases of 2017, which is in a few weeks. I can't believe this. So I will be doing, like I did at the beginning of 2016, my just book releases. I'm holding my phone because that's where my list is. I'm sorry. Book releases for each month for a little while. I think I did it until April or something like that for 2016 because I felt that there were a lot of releases and then I kind of like lost interest in new releases by the end of the year. But anyway, I will be doing them because I found a bunch. Like it definitely through May. I have a bunch of releases that I'm really interested to talk to you about, but this video is just about my personal anticipated releases of 2017, like the title says. So the first one is Wayfarer by Alexandra Bracken. This is the second book in what I believe is a duology, which the first one of which Passenger by Alexandra Bracken came out at the beginning of this year, 2016, and I read it and enjoyed it. I didn't feel like it was amazing, but I enjoyed it enough to feel like I wanted to finish the series. Like I kept the book. I want to know what the second/last one is going to be about. The second new release is Wind Witch by Susan Dennard. The first book in this series is Truth Witch, which I loved so much. I thought the characters were amazing. The story is amazing. Kind of ended on a cliffhanger there. There's a little bit of romance, lots of action and adventure, fantasy. I just loved it. And I'm so excited to see where the series is going to go. And oh, I have to tell you when these are coming out. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Wayfarer by Alexandra Bracken is coming out on the 3rd of January, and Wind Witch by Susan Dennard is coming out on the 10th of January. The last anticipated release of January, which is coming out on the 31st, is Karvall by Stephanie Garber. Now this has been getting a lot of hype here on BookTube. I've heard that it is very similar, I think, in atmosphere to The Night Circus, which I loved. That was a book that I read before I ever looked on BookTube. I just randomly saw it I remember seeing it at the library and I read it and loved it. So the idea of reading a book that takes place in a carnival or Karvall really appeals to me. I believe this is a book about two sisters. One of them disappears and the other sister has to like do something with this circus in order to get her sister back. So something like that. I'm explaining it really poorly, but I'm sure you've heard a lot about it on BookTube. So the cover's really pretty and I don't know, I'm just really looking forward to getting my hands on it. Although I have put myself on a book buying ban, so we'll see if I get it. Maybe I'll ask for it for like a January, for my half birthday. Why not? The next anticipated release is coming out February 28th, and that is the second book to The Girl from Everywhere by Heidi, and it is called The Ship Beyond Time by Heidi. Now, I actually did unhaul the first book, although it's still available for purchase on my Amazon store, which is only open for December. I'm trying to give you guys a chance to buy those books. Don't make noises, phone. Jeez. Put you on silent. Okay. So the first book, if you didn't know, is about a girl whose father is able to travel through time. And they live on this ship basically, and it can go anywhere, fictional or real, if the ship captain, the main girl's father, has a map to that place. I am curious to see how the next book progresses, like what's gonna happen. It is definitely something I'll probably be looking out for on Book Outlet. I have a feeling it's gonna go up on Book Outlet. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Or I might get it from the library. But anyway, in March, we have, on March 7th, The Song Rising by Samantha Shannon. This is the third book in the Bone Season series, which I think is like going to be a 7-book series or something like that. So the second book is The Mime Order, and I need to read that because I loved the Bone Season. It was one of the first books I read in 2016, and Absolutely adored it. I adored it enough to get a hardcover version of it. I never do that, but I really, really liked that book. So I need to read the Mime Order, and then I've already actually pre-ordered The Song Rising in a signed edition from Amazon because I want it. These books are amazing, and I think they're so underrated. I don't hear enough about them. I'm not even gonna tell you what they're about. It's one of those book series where you just have to go into it, seriously. Okay, the next book I'm anticipating is also coming out in March, on March 28th, and that is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. I know nothing about this book except that the cover is really pretty. I think at BookCon, only an excerpt was given out, as in arc, so they weren't, like, a lot of this is being kept under wraps. Like, there's really not much information about what's going to happen in this book, but I like Laini Taylor's writing. I love that this book is being so hyped, and it's also so mysterious that I just can't help but feel curious about it, so I want to get my hands on it. In April, on April 4th, we have Always and Forever, Lara Jean by Jenny Han. This is the third book in what was supposed to be a duology, and that is the To All the Boys I've Loved Before duology. A lot of you guys know what this, duology is about, but in most basic terms, our main character, Lara Jean, writes letters to all the boys she's loved before, and when the book starts, all those letters get sent out to all these boys. So awkwardness and cuteness follows in the first one. We get a little bit of a love triangle in the second one, which I just have words about it, but you may already know, so I'm not going to say it in this video. But there's a third book, and I'm like, what if she chooses the right guy? Like, I'm honestly curious about that. I'm like, what if where I wanted to go it actually goes? So that's why I'm anticipating it. In May, on May 2nd, we have another book by Rene Idea. Idea? I don't know. Anyway, called Flame in the Mist. Just Flame in the Mist. And I think this is like supposed to be Mulan-ish. That's all I know. We're gonna have a badass female protagonist. Hello, I loved The Wrath and the Dawn. I loved The Rose and the Dagger. And I love her writing style. I think she just writes really fast-paced books. And I think The Wrath and the Dawn was her debut. So she's already just coming at you with great books. And then the next series just has to be great, right? I need to look up the title of this because the title has come out. There's a title. Okay, so the next one is coming out May 2nd also, and that is, and I've fucking already forgot the title, A Court of Wings and Ruin. Okay, geez, that was really difficult. A Court of Wings and Ruin, and this is the third book in the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, which I thought was going to be a trilogy, but now I'm hearing is actually going to be a series. And A Court of Mist and Fury was one of my favorite books of this year. So good. So good. Like that series went from like, oh yeah, it's really good, to like really, really good, really fast. So I need to know what's gonna happen in the third one, and I'm so excited. This might be my most anticipated release of 2017. Like, to be totally honest, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for it. Yeah. Who else is really excited for it? Let me know in the comments. And finally, in what's probably going to come out September, is going to be the 6th Throne of Glass book, and I think it's going to be the last one. I'm pretty sure the 6th Throne of Glass book by Sarah J. Maas is probably coming out September if the pattern continues, and I think it's the last one. So I just wanted to throw that one in there because although I have not yet read Empire of Storms, shame on me, I still want to read the last one because I'm sure by the time it comes out I will have read Empire of Storms. So that is it for this video today. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what are your most anticipated releases of 2017 because that's happening in a few weeks. Maybe we have some of the same ones. Maybe you have some, very likely that you have some that I have not heard of. So I would be interested to know. If you like this video and you like me, definitely subscribe to my channel for more videos. We hit 1,000. I'm really excited about that. So thank you so much for subscribing if you already have. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.